Hi guys, welcome to Simply Insights. Today I want to share about positive thinking. And why is it that I want to share about positive thinking? It's a realization that we are all facing a common challenge right now in the form of COVID, as well as we have our individual challenges that pops up every day. And one thing I realize about challenges is that it is a part of life. Life is full of challenges. Every day is a new one, and there is simply no way of escaping challenges, as it is a part of the process of life. So because of this, we then need to be aware of ways in which we can cope or manage those challenges. I find that one way to manage or cope with everyday challenges is simply through positive thinking. Now, positive thinking seems to be a cliche nowadays, but it's a very old and reliable method which has positive outcome. It has benefits that are both physical and mental. I find that positive thinking, it gives more confidence, it improves your mood, it reduces the likelihood of you developing certain conditions, yes, especially stress-related conditions. So what is positive thinking? I believe that positive thinking is really developing a positive imagery, view, a positive speech or self-talk. It's simply being optimistic, right? It's about optimism. And how is it that I can develop positive thinking? We can develop positive thinking. It begins with the individual being aware of his or her thinking. So what is it that you're thinking about? And after you realize what you're thinking about, you want to evaluate the thought to see if what you are thinking, you can identify how it makes you feel, and as well as how it makes you behave. So how does it make you feel? Is this feeling one that I want? And how is this feeling influencing my actions? How is it influencing my behavior? How is it influencing my speech? So the first step is to be aware of your thinking, my thinking. So since I'm now aware of my thinking, what is it that I need to adjust? Or what is it that I need to change? And one of the first things that we should change when we identify the kind of thinking that we have, we should change our conversation. We should change the conversation that we have with ourselves, our self-talk. Yes? So what is it that we say to ourselves when we are experiencing challenges? Is it a negative self-talk that we have, or is it a positive self-talk? And I'd want to encourage us to talk to ourselves positively, right? So regardless of what is happening around you, today is going to be a great day. The best is yet to come. These are some of the positive things that we can speak to ourselves while we are experiencing our challenges. Next, after identifying how our thoughts are and adjusting the thought as well as the self-talk, you want to focus on things that are positive. It doesn't matter how slight it is, but find at least one thing to focus on. So while things may be crumbling around you or in your experience, find that one thing that you can focus on and keep that in your mind. Keep that as a focus. So the next thing you want to move to is find the joke in your situation. Find the joke in your challenge. Sometimes we find it hard to laugh at ourselves, but there is a benefit in finding the joke in our challenges. When we find the joke in our challenges, it reminds us that not to take life too seriously or take situations too seriously in the sense where it hinders us from progressing and experiencing a wonderful and positive life. So find the joke in your situation and laugh at it. Next, you want to remind yourself that life is not perfect. Life is not perfect, neither are you or I. We are not perfect. And so we will fail, we will make mistakes, and things will happen, challenges do come, but not to focus on the failure, not to focus on the mistake, not to focus on the challenge, but think about what it is that we can learn from the situation. Think about the lesson that I'm getting at this moment. So it's a learning moment and it's a lesson. And what is it that you can take away for the next step, the next level in your life? After that, you want to consistently monitor your thinking and your talk, because I realize also that negative thinking and negative self-talk will continually pops out at you. But what we can do is to catch that negative thinking, catch it, scratch it, stop it, and then replace it with something positive, right? So the negative thought might come in your mind that, the situation is not improving, but what you can do, what you and I can do, is to simply stop that by saying, I know situation it might be dire right now, but I am getting better, I am improving. Next time, I will even do better, and look forward to the positive outcome. And finally, stay focused on the present moment. Focus not on what has happened, focus not on the challenge, but in that present moment, deal with the situation. Do not project it into the future, and do not revert to the past, but stay present. So positive thinking, it's beneficial. It has benefits both physically and mentally. It is something that we can do daily, and even though we are having experiences and difficulties, there's one thing that is in our control, our thinking. So I want to encourage us to continue to be positive, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to Simply Insights. I'm Stacia McNish Brown. Thank you for viewing.